A couple days ago, I saw someone write the English words to the first theme of Yokai Watch, the Gera-Gera Po song. And it's the most horrible thing I'd seen in some time. They'd say, hey, yo, no, whisper, go, crack-a-laka, boom, boom. Oh, it was just so cringeworthy. And I instantly thought, the Japanese theme must be better than this. I thought back to almost 20 years ago when Pokemon came out in America, that someone asked me to translate the Japanese Pokemon theme, which it was completely different to the English theme. Different music, different animation. The lyrics are similar, it's a bit more humble. He's saying, I'm leaving town to go on a long and difficult journey, but I'll get by with help of my friends, and with a lot of dedication and effort, I'll absolutely become a Pokemon master. Different music and animation, but roughly the same feeling to the words. So there was the one rather shocking bit where he's talking about all the different places where you can find Pokemon, in the grass, in the mountains, in the forests, in this girl's skirt. I'm gonna look everywhere. It's like, what? Yeah, they wouldn't have gotten away with a line like that in the English version. But anyway, I figured the same thing might be true about Yokai Watch. There'd be a completely different theme song in the Japanese version. I just hope they had better lyrics. But I was surprised to find that actually the opposite is true. The music and the animation sequence are exactly the same, but the words are very, very different. They have absolutely nothing in common, other than Gera-Gera Po, but in English that doesn't mean anything. And the line, turn back the clock, but it's a complete non sequitur in the English version. The English version doesn't have anything to do with time, but the Japanese version has everything to do with time in a way. It creates a sense that the modern world, we've created our own chaos and lost touch with the spiritual world of yokai. The song has three distinct sections. There's the modern one, the ancient spiritual one, and one where the two have come together. It's surprisingly deep for a children's cartoon theme, and particularly compared to the horribleness of that English version. Of course, the English version couldn't have had the same meaning as the Japanese version, because the Japanese version requires you to be already aware that yokai are a part of ancient spirituality, which of course all Japanese children would be, because yokai is such a part of the culture. So anyway, I translated the Japanese version, and I wondered if anybody had already done that. I couldn't find any reference online to anybody translating it, other than talking about what Gera-Gera Po means, although they weren't quite accurate on that, I think. So I thought I'd provide a translation here and some insight into what the song is doing at a deeper level. It starts out, of course, with Gera-Gera Po, Gera-Gera Po. That's similar to saying hardy har har in English. Gera-Gera and Po are onomatopoeia, so they're sounds that sound like what they mean. So you think of a laughter like Gera-Gera, it's like keh, keh, keh. Oh, it's just like you're just so frustrated with things. Po, po, Gera-Gera Po, Gera-Gera Po. So, the song, like I say, is talking about frustrations with modern life, and so that's why it's more of a hardy har, and not really a laughing out loud like I saw somebody else say. So then we come to the first line here, Shunkan tsutowaru message, byum byum, which is you send an instant message, whoosh whoosh. And the next line is keikaku saku saku zoom zoom, plans are running smoothly, woo, zoom zoom. And then demo juden kiretara taihen da, but when the charge runs out, it's a problem. When your batteries run out, suddenly things aren't going so smoothly, in the way modern technology is. Natsu ga nakia minna pum pum. Not being connected to everyone, and pum pum is another onomatopoeia for being really mad, for raging. Pum pum, rage, rage. So not being connected to everyone, you can't handle it. And so then it goes, ne, benri te nandaro. So it's like, what? This is what we call convenient. Again, modern conveniences aren't so convenient after all, are they? When they cause all these problems in our lives. And indeed, it goes on in the next bit here, is that mirai ni idaita hwankan mo. We embraced the future and anxieties too. I guess, we've embraced all these conveniences, but they're just giving us anxiety. They're causing their own anxieties, aren't they? And I like this picture here, where everybody's completely doing their own thing. Nobody's talking to everybody else. It's talking about modern life. We've kind of become disconnected to everybody in a way. Zenbu Gera Po, everything. It's like just you're kind of so exasperated you have to laugh at everything. Everything just makes you feel like this. And then toke patto. Toke is a timepiece, like the proverbial clock, and patto is right this instant, right now. and then it spells maki modose, which spells out the word rewind. So turn back the clock. Let's go back to a simpler time. And then indeed the song instantly goes into a section that's like ancient Japanese poetry. Otera no oyane wa yuyake butai, which is the sunset scene on a temple roof. Ano machi kono machi miwatashite, overlooking this town and that town. Ka-san garasu ga naita tosa, a mother crow seems to have cried out. So it's very, very poetic and very much like ancient Japanese poetry. If you remember an earlier video where I learned how to read ancient hiragana forms, and I explained some 1500-year-old poetry that I have in a calligraphy form on my wall, So then it goes back, Gera-Gera, we're going back to the more modern section, and now the modern singer comes back, but he sings something more poetic and more in tune with nature. So it's like the chaotic modern world and the spiritual natural world have kind of come together here into this final line. Kumo ga odoreba, kaze ga utaidasu. If the clouds are dancing, then the wind has broken into song. Well, it's a rather interesting fusion there of just sort of the modern singer, and more of an old-fashioned. So yeah, it's rather deep meaning. So I thought that was rather interesting, and so much more palatable than the horribleness that was the English version. So I thought people would find that interesting. I hope you did. Thanks.